So let's talk about a technology that honestly sounds like it's straight out of science fiction, but it is happening right now. It's called Photon-Counting CT, and believe me, it's about to completely change how we see inside the human body.
I mean, just think about that for a second. What if you could have a single scan that gives doctors dramatically clearer pictures, way more information to make a diagnosis, and it does all that while exposing the patient to less radiation? That's not a wish list. That is the exact promise of this new tech.
All right, so how on earth is all of that even possible? Well, to get it, we really need to look at the core technology that gives these new scanners a completely new way of seeing.
Okay, let's break this down. On one hand, you have the conventional CT scanners we've been using for years. Their detectors, well, they basically just measure the total energy of all the X-ray photons that hit them at once. It's kind of an average, an estimate. But on the other hand, Photon-Counting CT does something totally different. It counts every single photon individually, and it measures its exact energy. And really, that one difference, the leap from just estimating energy to precisely counting it, that is the absolute heart of this entire revolution. So let's look at the hardware that makes it happen.
So, the classic scanner, it uses something called an energy integrating detector. The best way to think about it is like a bucket sitting out in the rain. It doesn't count every single raindrop, right? It just tells you how much total water is in the bucket at the end. It gets the job done, sure, but you lose a ton of information, like how hard it was raining from one moment to the next.
But now, here's the game changer, the Photon-Counting Detector, or PCD. Instead of one big bucket, imagine you have millions of tiny, super smart sensors. Each one is designed to catch every single raindrop, or in our case, every single X-ray photon, and record its individual size and impact. Nothing is missed.
You know, I think this analogy just nails it. The old way, it just gives you a single number. The bag weighs 10 pounds. The new way, though, it gives you a detailed inventory. You know, you've got milk, you've got eggs, you've got a can of soup. And in medicine, having that precise inventory, that's everything.
So how does it build that detailed shopping list? Well, it's actually a pretty simple, really elegant process. Step 1. An X-ray photon smacks into the detector. Step 2. The detector instantly measures that photon's exact energy level. And step 3. It sorts that photon into an energy bin, almost like sorting mail into different mail slots based on the address.
And here is the absolute kicker. Sorting all those photons by their energy, it unlocks this kind of diagnostic superpower called spectral imaging. And this is huge, because it means for the first time, doctors can clearly tell the difference between different materials in the body, like telling apart the iodine in a contrast dye from the calcium building up in your arteries, all from a single, super-fast scan.
Okay, so this isn't just some cool tech for the sake of tech, right? This new power translates into some massive real-world advantages for doctors and especially for patients. Let's dig into what they are.
First up, and this is a big one, is patient safety. As you can see pretty clearly here, the radiation dose can be significantly lower. And why is that? Well, it's because these new detectors are just so much more efficient. They use every single bit of information from the photons, so you can get a better picture with a whole lot less radiation.
The second massive win is just the sharpness, the clarity. This technology gives us a much higher spatial resolution. We're talking about being able to see tiny, intricate anatomical details, like the fine structures inside a bone or the walls of very small arteries, things that were literally invisible to us before. And believe it or not, the list just keeps going. First off, because of how these detectors are built, there's basically no electronic noise. That means you get incredibly clean, crisp images. This clean signal also gives you a way better contrast to noise ratio. And all that efficiency might even mean doctors can use a lower dose of contrast dye, which is yet another huge win for patient safety.
So if you put it all side by side, this table really tells the whole story, doesn't it? You look at conventional CT, it acquires an energy estimate. Photon counting gets you a precise count. One has built-in electronic noise, the other is virtually noise-free. One needs special tricks to get spectral info, for the other it's just built in every single time. It's a fundamental upgrade in every single category.
All right, so let's shift gears a bit. Let's move away from the theory and look at how this is already becoming a real-world tool that is saving lives and improving diagnoses today.
Yeah, this isn't some lab experiment anymore. In cardiac imaging, doctors can now see coronary arteries with incredible clarity, even when they're full of calcium.
In oncology, it could mean finding tiny tumors much earlier. And for musculoskeletal imaging, we're now seeing the very microstructure of bone like never before. And what's really wild is how quickly this is all happening. After years of development, the very first commercial scanner hit the market in 2021, and now the other big players like GE and Canon are rolling out their own systems. This tech is becoming more and more accessible fast.
So let's be really clear about this. This isn't just an incremental improvement, like a slightly better camera on your phone. Photon-Counting CT is the single biggest leap forward this field has seen in decades. It is truly the next generation. Which of course leaves us with this one kinda huge question to think about. For so long, the story of medicine has been a quest to see what's hidden inside us. Now that we have a tool that can see the formerly invisible with this much clarity and with this much safety, how is that going to change the future of medicine forever?